Hi folks, it's mid-March here in northwestern Ontario. I'm going on a one-week solo trip here for the March break. I'm about an hour northwest of Atikokan in northwestern Ontario. Beautiful country. I got a heavy load here. I got my hot tent rig here and a week's worth of food, and I'm going to ski haul in. Looking forward to a great trip for March break. Oh yeah, I forgot to say there's a snowmobile trail for part of the way, and then I'm out onto a lake. And then I'll have to probably make my own trail. Here we are at the lower end of the lake. It's a big lake, that's a narrows down there, and it opens wide open. I'm hoping that I can ski haul on a packed snowmobile trail. I met some snowmobilers just before I came in here, and they said the slush is pretty bad out here. I hope you can hear because the wind's pretty strong. So I got the skis on with climbing skins on because I got a heavy load. Climbing skins go on the bottom of the skis. I have my snowshoes on the back there. I brought my synthetic ones for this trip because it's supposed to get up above freezing and the snow's going to be pretty soggy and wet when I come out. So to protect my natural snowshoes, I went with the synthetics this time. So we'll give it a try with the skis. The snow sure is deep. So far I've lucked out on the snowmobile trail. This is a new one, and there's some slush that has come up through it, but it's frozen and covered with snow. Some of those trails were rutted with deep slush pockets there. Really good luck so far. I'm on a sort of a fresh trail that hasn't been worn down. It's got some slush divots, but it's refrozen. Look at that right there. There's a brand new slush hole that's melted up through. So there's upwelling. Let me just zoom out here. There's a crack, and the water is pouring up and melting around there. There must be at least 1.5 feet of snow on this lake, maybe even 2 feet. There's a slush rut there that's frozen in on that snowmobile track. So far, so good. This is an island of almost pure red pine in parts. There's some birch and jack pine in there too. This was probably born in a lightning strike fire, burnt the island, and there was some red pine seed source, and it's seeded in. Snowmobile trail ran out. The toboggan tracks remarkably well in just a ski trail. Of course, it's designed to track behind a snowshoe trail, but these flexible toboggans snake and twist, and they do tend to stay right between the ski trails, and there's a rope coming out each side, so whenever it wanders over to one side it seems to bounce back. So that's good. Going in there. Got the snowshoes on and just walked into the interior here. This is our spot. I say our spot because me and my buddies camped here last winter. And but I've never shown this in a video before, this site on this lake. And there's one of our wood caches, just like we left it. This is not a summer campsite. This is thick bush. It's not that thick, but it's lumpy and rough in here. People would not camp in here outside of the sunshine, outside of the lake shore. There's some more wood that's cached. So I got the wood I need. I'll have to collect my boughs for my bough bed and find a spot for my hot tent. Last time we cold camped in here, I just tucked into a little nook and cranny, but I gotta find a spot for the hot tent. Maybe right there, but there's a Chico over top of it that could fall on me. Okay, enough talking, time for working. I hit a slush pocket. There was about that much ice, and then there's a slush pocket between it of liquid water, and then I guess there's solid ice underneath that. Let's see. I got water here, but it's just a slush layer. I want to go down to the lake water. Just love that first startup of the stove. All is now good. Got my base camp set up. Just put the water on, and stove is going good. The sun's getting low, but I'm all tucked in now for the evening. And man, am I thirsty. Can't wait for the first pot to boil. Hot drinks will be on. Before you take your snowshoes off, it's good to pack a series of trails. to the places you need to go, like out to the lake to get the water. Just go up and back, get that snow packed. Likewise to the wood pile there, back and forth, stomp it down, try to set it up. The floor is set up nice. I packed the floor first, set the tent up, and then went for the boughs. And then I was very careful not to post hole it, putting the boughs in traditional style, weaving them like roof shingles. And so far the floor is holding up really good. Yep, you get your campsite trails packed down so you don't have to wear your snowshoes all the time. This forest is a little different than what I've been showing you. I've got white pine, red pine, black spruce, red pine, white pine. There's a big jack pine there, and a white pine on the point there. So we're in the boreal forest here, but we have these southern affinities pushing north, the red pine and the white pine. I'll try to get this in better light tomorrow. Let's see what's cooking for dinner here. Okay, this is rice, and then it's dehydrated chicken and dehydrated onions and mushrooms and olives. And olive oil is the fat base, and it's just about time right now to add this, which is cooked and dehydrated at home wild rice. And it rehydrates in about 5 to 8 minutes. So I'll shut the camera off, add it, and show it to you. So I just added the cooked and dehydrated wild rice. And I'll stir that in. So I'll let that wild rice rehydrate. I might add some water, just play it by ear. Oh yeah, dinner in their hot tent. Got the candle lantern, a little LED up there, and my headlamp. Okay, I think we're ready. Yeah, looks great. Bon appetit.